Hey, what's up? It's Alex. Today, we're going to look at some of the expressions used in the first episode of the TV series Friends. Let's take a look.
Rachel? Oh, God, Monica, hi. Thank God. I just went to your building and you weren't there, and then this guy with a big hammer said that you might be here, and you are.
Can I get you some coffee?
Can I get you some coffee? This phrase is used in restaurants and cafes just like this one. Can I get is also a really common way to order something in a restaurant. For example, can I get a cup of water? Or can I get some tea? Can I get some sugar? Anything like that.
Decaf.
Now, Monica says decaf here. And this is funny because decaf means 无咖啡因. Rachel is really stressed right now, and Monica knows that having caffeinated coffee will make her even more hyper and jittery. So she adds decaf even though it was Rachel who wanted the coffee. As a little something extra, I took all the phrases with cultural references or hidden meanings and I explained them in Chinese. You can get access with my subscription account here under the name Alex Thomas. And besides my Friends series, I also started a series called A Topic a Day with Alex to help you with your listening and your American accent pronunciation. Hope to see you guys there.
Oh, God. Well, it started about a half hour before the wedding. I was in this room where we were keeping all the presents, and I was looking at this gravy boat. This really gorgeous Limoges gravy boat.
All right, gravy boat. A Limoges gravy boat. A gravy boat is a dish that's used specifically for holding gravy. For example, if you're having a turkey dinner, you might add gravy to your meal, and the gravy boat is a special dish made specifically for that purpose. So it's kind of a fancy dish, right? It's used for a fancy dinner. Limoges is a French name. Most people watching this may not know what Limoges really means, but you can tell it's a French pronunciation because most English words don't have that je sound at the end. France is associated with fancy things, and a gravy boat is a fancy dish. So Limoges gravy boat here means that it's a fancy, high-quality piece of dishware.
When all of a sudden, sweet and low.
Now here you have to listen to her tone. Sweet and low, sweet and low. She's going up at the end of that phrase because it's a request. Sweet and low is a brand of fake sugar. It's used by people that don't want to have real sugar because of their diet, but they still want something sweet in their coffee. So she's just asking for that. Sweet and low? She's really busy and really frantic telling the story, so she doesn't say the full thing, which would be, can I have some sweet and low, please?
When all of a sudden, sweet and low, I realized that I was more turned on by this gravy boat than by Barry.
I was more turned on by this gravy boat than by Barry. Turned on means attracted by. So if you're turned on by Barry, then it means you're attracted by Barry. I guess Barry was the person she was going to marry. But she was turned on by the gravy boat. And so it's funny because she was supposed to marry this guy, but she ended up being more attracted by the dishes than by her future husband. Now, I do want to say that turned on is a phrase that's used more by older people. And so younger people using turned on might feel it's a little bit too serious of a word. Younger people kind of feel it means you're very attracted to something. Older people tend to use it in a more casual way, and so that can make younger people feel a little uncomfortable.
And then I got really freaked out, and that's when it hit me how much Barry looks like Mr. Potato Head.
I got really freaked out. Freaked out means I was really stressed. I was really worried. All these crazy thoughts were going through my head. I got really freaked out. I got really freaked out. She got freaked out because she realized she didn't love this Barry fellow.
And then I got really freaked out, and that's when it hit me how much Barry looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is a toy, a famous classic children's toy that was featured in the Disney movie Toy Story. She's comparing this guy to Mr. Potato Head because it's a funny thing everybody can relate to. Everybody kind of knows what Mr. Potato Head looks like. He's got a big nose and big ears and so on. So it's not an attractive person.
I always knew he looked familiar, but... Anyway, I just had to get out of there, and I started wondering, why am I doing this, and who am I doing this for? So anyway, I just didn't know where to go, and I know that you and I have kind of drifted apart, but...
I know that you and I have kind of drifted apart. This is a polite way to say that two people aren't in contact anymore. Originally, she was introduced by saying she was a Lincoln High survivor.
Okay, everybody, this is Rachel, another Lincoln High survivor. This is everybody.
Which is a funny way to say that they both went to the same high school, called Lincoln High School. High school is considered to be a stressful time, so that's why she used the word survivor. So after high school, they've drifted apart. They haven't kept in close contact. And it's a polite way to say that. You could also say, we've lost touch, or we haven't kept in contact.
So anyway, I just didn't know where to go, and I know that you and I have kind of drifted apart, but you're the only person I knew who lived here in the city.
Who wasn't invited to the wedding?
Oh, I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an issue.